And welcome back, folks, to more Nine Souls. Last time we played was like 9 months ago. So it's been a while. Hopefully we can figure out how to play again, because boy oh boy, it's been a while. But once we do, hopefully we can do some progress today. Because I don't think there's that much left to do in the game. I think all that's left is to see our old boss and, well, punch out. Literally. I'm slowly trying to remember the controls. Okay, there we go. Will I be playing 10 Souls? No. No, this is the last Souls we're ever going to play. We're not even going to play Dark Souls. Well, Elden Ring 2 doesn't count, obviously. It's not a Souls game, per se. I have Souls under one roof. Keep going, I'm interested. Oh. Let's see. So we had no reason to go down here. I gotta stop healing for nothing. I can just imagine someone who's like really into Nine Souls and is like, oh man, finally a playthrough of Nine Souls. And then he starts watching this and like, man, these episodes, I haven't seen Nine Souls in like 6 months. What's going on? And then they get this. That's every series. Hey, that's not true. I wouldn't say horrified. Right? Right? Hmm. Why is this guy coming back to life? How mysterious. And how would we kill that guy? Academy Periodical. A Solarian artifact that can be gifted to Schwan. An academic text from the Tiandao Academy titled Introduction to the Tellurgical Applications. This scroll covers the basics of tellurgy. It is easy to understand for beginners. Well, now that we can destroy the little pink stuff, I feel like that gives us access to a lot more areas. Presumably, if I don't die. I don't know how I didn't die. Metroidvania? Yeah! Don't you remember Nine Souls? It's only been 6 months since we played this. Dust Guardian, Case File 40. I am taking my senior officer to Ascension Palace. He's already finished his Dust Guardian service and is eligible to be discharged for hibernation. However, what appeared before us wasn't a hibernation machine, it was a killing machine. I saw all the others who had been discharged there. Some turned into monsters, and those that were just being kept as experimental subjects. Was there no hope to begin with? We used all our strength to escape here, but now my senior officer is injured. And all the medical equipment in here is broken. How did it come to this? You think you'll ever finish 9 souls? No. I don't think it's physically feasible. For me. Wait a minute. Aha! He's good. Are we really still streaming 9 souls in 2026? That's right. I mean, it's a lucky channel staple at this point. Get out of here. Have you finished the tutorial? Of course not. I'm trying to see if I can't, like, bounce up here. Probably not that. So how do I get up here? Passenger token. Xinyan Yu. Token carried by Solarians used for identification as a voyage log. Can be recycled at the 3D printer. Oh yeah, wasn't there an item in here that we shouldn't sell? That guy looks mighty suspicious. That room's locked. There is a room down here. You can check. I am curious about that room, though. There's no way I can reach that unless... Yeah, I don't see it. Unless... No. I don't see it. I feel like it's something like that, but... That didn't pop? Really? Huh. Passenger token IMU. A token carried by Solarians used for identification and voyage log. Today is my 25th day on New Kunlun. Are you all doing well, my masters? With all the rumors and conspiracies flying around, I believe my responsibility as a streamer and one of the chosen to let the world see the truth. I hope everything will get better once we wake up from hibernation. I will continue to keep you all in my thoughts and dreams. A streamer? Well, I am pretty sure we leave streamers behind if we have to do a Noah's Ark type of thing. To breed a new race of streamers. No, I better brush up on 5 hearts under one roof then, if that's gonna be the case. Let me out! Sorry, boss. Can't help you. Can't go here either. Can't go there either. Hmm. Oh. So how am I gonna get to this little bozo? I think I see it, kinda. Okay. Hey, big guy. Come on, I'm right here. Come kill me. So we need to get to there, but how do we do that? That was kind of lucky. Hmm. Because I have to land like in that little section above, but like right there, but how do I even do that? The respawning enemy makes you think that you could potentially, like, bounce off him. got an idea. It's crazy enough to work. Oh. Excuse me, sir. Please. Oh ho! Look at that! There we go. I got it. Would do? It do. Oh. Oh my god, you hurt. Now, where are we going with this? Okay, that leads to the... down here. Okay. Very cool. Where the heck are we going? Huh. Keep going down, I guess. That elevator from Resident Evil. Ooh. Okay. I guess technically I could have opened it up at the bottom. I'll go check it out. If I die, well, at least we have the teleport right there, so it's not that bad. Oh. Well, I guess we'll never know. Hey, maybe we can get a triple jump. Wouldn't that be crazy? A Metroidvania with 3 jumps? My lord, you're not far from the last soul, Agong. She's the final hurdle in the way of you obtaining the soul seals. This last encounter is filled with unknown variables. Make sure you're fully prepared. I also suggest tying up any unfinished business to minimize any risk later down the road. Hmm. That is a, you're reaching the end game now. Go do what you gotta do. You're at the end of the tutorial. The real Dark Souls begins now. That's adorable. I do remember picking up a broken assistive robot before takeoff.
Hey, you, so high.
Shanghai 9000 not broken. Shanghai 9000 good as new. Only one goal since rolling out of the factory. Before a goal is complete, Shanghai 9000 won't go. Last map data for you. Where's the little kiddo? Hey, kiddo. Do you have time for one more game before I leave? Of course I do. This could well be our last game. What did you say? Nothing. Let's start. Lucky, what has been your goal since you rolled off from the assembly line? Does not compute. What are you saying? Help me! Help me! Hey, yeah, even though you haven't told me anything, I know. Know what? I overheard some of the stuff you guys were discussing. I know a lot of things are happening outside, and I know your people aren't doing that good. Is it because I'm not strong enough? Is that why you won't let me help? You're overthinking it. No one can help me out of this situation. I used to think I could turn things around, but the truth is, I can't do anything. That doesn't really sound like the Yi I know. If only I had known, it would have been all in vain. I'm starting to envy those that stayed behind. Really? But I never met... If I never met you, I'd just be alone. If it weren't for me, you'd be living a much better life. Maybe, but I wouldn't want that. I would be super bored without you, Yi. That kind of life would be meaningless to me. What makes something meaningful anyways? I can think of a whole lot of stuff at the top of my head, but you might not think much of them. Try me. I want to hear it from you. Like, remember that one day when the weather was perfect and we slept on the grass till the sun went down? Yeah, that was a really good nap. And that other time we had a huge fight over that stolen grilled fish. We didn't talk for 2 whole days after that. Yeah, I never understood why you got so angry over it. Or that one night when I fell asleep while you were telling me a story and you just kept going until morning because you didn't notice. But aren't these more like memories? I don't know if this is the right way to put this, but I think the meaning of life is pieced together by a mix of happy, angry, and even sad moments. Living life itself. Is that the meaning? The meaning of life is to live life? Wait. No! That's the wrong button. Is it this one? Okay.
Or treater than Snack Kings. Shakats.
That's not the right one. It's taken me a while, but I think I finally understand. I'm starting to understand it. It's this one.
Or Kings. Shakats.
Okay, that one was funny. I think it should have been felt, not understood, like when playing Kyang Kun. Am I gonna win? You are. I already knew I was gonna win halfway through. Congratulations. Now you can find your next opponent. No way. I'm not playing to win. I just want to have fun with you, Yi. I'm not playing to win. I really have a lot to learn. How is it getting back to Yap Souls? It's not, it hasn't been that bad. I brought you a storybook. Yay, it doesn't look like a storybook at all. This is what I used to read all the time. This volume left a particularly strong impression on me. The author describes teleological applications in such an interesting ways. All those words and hardly any pictures. Did you really read the whole thing? Did you do more interesting things when you were a kid? Did you ever play with your neighbors? What are you implying? I had a lot of friends. I just liked reading more. What is it about? The diagrams look like a bunch of weird lines and circles. Allergy is the basis for all modern Solarian technology. We use it to issue instructions to machines and build all sorts of complicated systems. It's like a language we use to talk to machines. Amazing, isn't it? Yeah. You don't look that interested. It's not that I don't like it. It's okay. You don't have to force yourself. Teleological theory and application doesn't sound like something a child would like anyway. I'll give it a try. Good. You should skip the introduction and go straight to chapter 5 to learn the symbols. Once you have that down, go back and start chapter 1. So many words. Can I draw pictures for it? Hey there, Yashabe. How you doing? Remember when I used to draw pictures? Wait, what do you mean there's no items left to buy? What do you mean by that? I didn't buy everything, did I? Well, let's buy some more sad magazines, I guess. Oh boy. So, Lucky, which one of you and Jake messed up the schedule that he thinks it's Mega Gaming Weekend? Does Jake think it's Mega Gaming Weekend? Mega MP Weekend? Emphasis on the P. Origin era, year 450, winter, 1 out of 20, or first out of 20th. I've never seen such a catastrophe like this. Yanhua will spread all over will spread all over Yanhuo will spread all throughout Penglai. No Solarian will be spared, including myself. However, during this chaotic time, the Tiandao Council was able to maneuver itself to the top. This has helped us secure an unprecedented amount of support and resources. Our new Kunlun Research Center will bring back all the Fangshi technologies. I must live up to everyone's hope and find that cure. That is our current mission.
Lucky is shutting down.
The world will know that science is our only hope. Ordinera, year 452, spring 4 of 8. While I was speaking in the Jia Kingdom, a severely injured young boy was put in front of me. He had suffered serious injuries from an explosion. I did not expect him to survive to the next day. Miraculously, it seems like the primordial roots was helping him regenerate the damaged organs and tissues. We're using my rhizomatic stabilizer. The young man not only made a full recovery, his body also exhibited an unprecedented symbiosis between Solarian cells and genetic material from the primordial roots. This data may lead us to even more breakthroughs. Have I been blessed by the heavens? Explosion, eh? Didn't Yi explode with his sister? Unrelated to the game, I'll be going to Canada in late February. Oh, really? Hopefully it won't be war-torn. If there's still a Canada to go to. Oh my god. Where are you gonna go? Which province? Origin era, year 468, winter 1223. Fantastic, we have found a new ray of hope on the eve of the launch. Our research was totally misguided. We need not to rely on the primordial roots to eternal life for Solarians. With data from G cells, we'll not only develop a serum for Tianhuo, we'll be able to achieve true immortality. A Solarian that can live for thousands of years without genetic modification. The source of G's vitality differs vastly from Kang Hui or Yi. But this information needs to be concealed, especially from Yi. We can't afford more missteps at this juncture. Wait. Okay. Foundation era, year 2, autumn 1023. Despite not meeting expectations, we already have a prototype for the cure. The next step will be to test the cure on our test subjects. After several rounds of observation, adjustment, and additional testing, we should be able to perfect the serum. Solarian clinical tests take a massive amount of time to conclude. Luckily, the Eternal Cauldron project has brought us that precious time. In the end, the credit still goes to Yi. Where did it all go wrong? As your mentor, I thought you would understand. So much yapping. Foundation era, year 38-7, winter 215. It's still unclear if one can be completely cured of Tianhao. But there are no doubts regarding the effectiveness of the serum. Based on reports, Tianhao growth seems to have been suppressed in Dust's guardians who have received the serum. However, it is worth noting that a very small percentage of test subjects experience secondary mutations. These mutations have led to the affected Solarians to take new form. What follows is a loss of sanity and an increase in violent behavior. This is a completely new development that will require further observation. So what's the plot? Vengeance. Foundation era, year 125, spring 5 of 27. Waking up from the soulscape over and over again has taken a toll on my body. Solarians exhibiting the secondary mutations, now referred to as mutants, have demonstrated some incredible abilities. With the roots genes already present in Tianhao, some mutants have been able to infect and devour a part of the primordial roots. Through that connection, these mutants are functionally immortal. Data corrupted. Foundation era, year 259, summer 8/12. Damn soulscape, my head feels like it's about to explode. Returning to our report, the mutants seem to exhibit some collective consciousness. They share information and act as a group to the point of being energy efficient and coordinated to an extreme degree. This phenomenon goes beyond our traditional understanding of life forms. We may be on the cusp of discovering a new type of organism. Would you mutate for immortality? No, absolutely not. We have concluded our clinical tests after no new qualitative changes were observed. 90% of those who received the serum failed to recover from Tianhuo. The remaining 10% turned into mutants. How are we supposed to find the solution? He would just mutate for the love of the game. I would never mutate. I would be a single cell organism forever. Oh my god. We never found our boss, but we got her soul. What does it mean? There's nothing? Emptiness? Corrupted? Oh, the memories? Boss. So this is where you were hiding. You weren't easy to find. I really didn't expect to see you again, Yi. I'm sure you didn't enter my soulscape just to say hello. No, I'm here to patch up my regrets. Have you forgotten already? We were separated in such a hurry I didn't have time to properly say goodbye to my old mentor. Oh, what a sentimental disciple you are. It has been 590 years since we last parted, hasn't it? Back then, if I was able to convince you, things might not have developed this way. Spare me the empty speculation. If we could go back in time, I would simply behead you with my sword. I've watched you murder the souls one after the other. I don't even recognize you anymore behind your bloodlust. You were my favorite student, so curious about the world and eager to learn science, don't you remember? You came up with the Eternal Cauldron and brought hope to all the Solarians. That hope should not have been based on lies. People have the right to the truth. That's what you taught me. You were the one who betrayed everything you believed in. Wrong. As a scientist, I knew from the very beginning that it was important to solve problems in a practical manner. Truth and lies mean nothing compared to Solarian's life. Forgive me for asking, but do you think Tian Huo will just disappear once you have taken all the soul seals? Or do you plan on waking everyone up just to die together back in Penglai? Overthrowing you and the council is a start. I believe there are things more important than mere survival. What do we say? And you are sure this won't lead to another disaster? I have indeed made mistakes in the past. That's why I spent the last few centuries trying to make amends. Right now, I'm the only one who can make things right. No matter how much you hate me, this is an indisputable fact. You're not in a position to say any of that. Did that strike a nerve? That's only because deep down, you know I'm right. Yi, are you doing this on behalf of all Solarians, or this is a personal vendetta? Don't talk like you know me. What do we say? I don't think there's any meaning in continuing this idle chatter. I agree, draw your sword. I won't lose to you this time. I admire your confidence, but don't forget, this is my soulscape. Do you recall the first key point from the Fangxi Art of War? All warfare is based on deception. Correct, you have always been an excellent pupil. I've seized control of your nerve centers the moment you entered this realm. I didn't even think you'd pull such a dirty trick. In fact, I was just thinking about how I would obtain permission to usher in a new era. The heavens must have sent you to assist me, and for that, you have my gratitude. You planned this from the start! So then, those mutants, no way. There were many accidents along the way, but I finally understand the purpose of it all. Everything, including your betrayal, ended working in my favor. Sleep peacefully, my child, for this nightmare is about to end. Quickly, Yi.
秉胜，
Install a CFW in your nerve center.
King?
I've been thinking a lot lately. What do you mean? Why are you here?
半强，
I'm sorry, but I can't leave with you. What did you say?
嗯，
I'm not going with you. I want to stay. What happened? What's making you say such a stupid thing? I'm serious. You will die if you stay here. Don't you know that? I know, but I can't imagine my life ending anywhere other than in Penglai. And you Kunlun, we could find a way to end the virus. You wouldn't have to fear Tianhuo.
因作我纪
But
律，
ultimately, we're all mortal. And I hope to complete my journey within the Great Tao.
Wait.
There you go again with that gibberish. Do you not want to live anymore? Of course I want to live. How could I not want to spend the rest of my days with you? But Yi, I don't want to run away. Life and death are part of an inseparable whole. We must live well, and to be willing to accept death's embrace when it inevitably comes. Back then, the primordial roots extended your life. The one that saved me was my mentor. Why do you think I worked so hard to study science for all these years? Thought of you, of all people, would understand. Why would you betray me like this? I've always saved the best of everything for you. No, you just assumed what I wanted. You never bothered to ask me. You keep saying it's all for me, but really, it's always been what you want. So everything I've done up to now was my own wishful thinking. I get it now. Is that what's going through your head? I should have known. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say it that way. It's okay. I think you made your point loud and clear. Let me do the same. I will come back to visit one last time before takeoff. If, after giving it some thought, you still decide not to come, then you're gone to me, and I have never had a little sister.
才有大來，
How could you say something like that? You're all I have left? I'd rather forget about you than to approve of you rotting with the rest of the lunatics on Penglai.
我做
Why? Doesn't matter. You're not at fault, and I'm not at fault.
sẽ quân đội
Yes, none of us were at fault. We just made different choices.
我做而使咧，
But you never came back. Why? Why?
智慧
Why did you leave me behind? I didn't.
手波射軍
When the curtain falls, none of us are really at fault. We are souls outshining all species, never to be extinguished, leeching off bygone glory to fuel our brilliance. We are survivors. Our feverish flames have failed to forge hope, inflicting blistering pain with each searing embrace. We are martyrs. Working in pain, painting our colors across the sky over and over again, probing and feeling. Night descends and our light is already faded. Right and wrong fade away in the twilight. The sky is getting dark. No one's at fault, for we are only souls. Nine souls, if you will. Well, that just happened. I knew you were here, Yi. Aren't you excited for dinner tonight? Yeah, you're finally awake. Is that you, Schwan Schwan? Can you hear me, Yi? Where have you been? We were attacked. Four Season Pavilion? How? Are you in danger? Those metallic monsters suddenly came in and wait, they're back? Find a place to hide, quickly. Schwan Schwan? Schwan Schwan, are you there? Answer me. Oh no. Here we go. For Foundation era, forget it. It doesn't matter anymore. I've looked over all my past research data. Perhaps there was something we didn't account for. Why were we even researching immortality in the first place? No, no, no. There has to be an explanation, and I will find the answer. Scientific questions always yield answers. I must have missed something crucial. There are Solarians in their soulscapes just waiting for me to save them. All my sacrifices will eventually pay off. That's right, I've been a fool. The mutations are the key. To think that I wasted all this time. The existence of the mutants give us a whole new paradigm to view life in our universe. Uh-oh. Her mind is corrupted. She wants to become a mutant. I finally understand. Yanhuo was never supposed to be a disaster. It's a trial and a gift from the universe to all Solarians. The mutations will allow Solarians to unlock the next stage of our evolution. This is my destiny. To lead all Solarians toward their immortal futures. How incredibly profound. I feel like that's a trope we see a lot. Like the scientist who tries to save the world and then gets corrupted. Resident Evil villain logs be like, the life force we created by pumping a gorilla with all the steroids is the next stage of human evolution, and all it does is eat people. Yeah, but it eats people efficiently. No. You're gonna break through the glass. We're too focused on the windows. Oh. There we go. They're not very intimidating. I mean, it's a 2D game. How intimidating do you want it to be, Rusty? You know? The premise is creepy. Though I kind of get it because they're kind of pink. And pink is not really the color of, you know, mutation. It should have been purple. Rusty still has nightmares about Fanto. I believe that. We're doing like the old boy sequence here. Oh, come on. God. Come on. There we go. More? Oh no, I hate these guys. Get destroyed. No? You log? Origin era. Year 434. Spring 305. Under both the pressure and expectations of the Council, I have fully devoted myself to the Immortality projects. If I fail to yield positive results once more, the Feng clan might pull their funding. This has been a personal dream of mine, so I cannot fail this last-ditch effort. I'll start by researching the cells of the primordial roots Fusang for any clues. Origin era, year 444, summer 6 of 17. After 10 years of unrelenting research, we have finally made a critical breakthrough in the synthesis between Solarian cells and the roots regeneration cells. This is our first step towards immortality and a victory for science. This research may even become a turning point and encourage people to embrace science and technology. It may be our greatest accomplishment since Lear passed away. Origin era, year 446, autumn 9 of 19. All test subjects have developed symptoms of rejection and are dying one after the other. The cause is a hitherto unknown virus that was accidentally synthesized during the gene editing process. It has been codenamed Tianhuo. The virus is contagious, but we have neither isolated nor found its transmission vectors. Once the infected pass away, flowers blossom from their corpses, allowing the virus to propagate itself. Hitherto? Oh. I see. Meaning until now. Until what now? Oh my god. I choked. Oh my god. That's enough. Whoa! All right, didn't choke. We did it, boys. Oh, what am I using, actually? Water flow. Okay. Was it me or this area gooped a lot? A whole lot of gooping. All that money we won't need. What is faster? Probably there? Unless the elevator's gooped. Rejected. Oh no. The elevator's gooped. I hope our good friends didn't get gooped. They might have. Oh no! Why am I hitting the pipe? Bro, not the time. Oh no, robot! Didn't make it. Probably because we didn't find his brother. My lords, welcome back. What happened? Where's Schwan Schwan? Yeah, you're back? Those people came in and broke Abacus? Agong brought regards here and wreaked havoc. I'm sorry, there was nothing I could do. This was all my fault, my lord. The alarms were disabled due to an exploit in the firewall. It's fine, as long as everyone's safe. What's the extent of the damage? I immediately led Lord Kwafu and Schwan Schwan to the secret panic room. Fortunately, Agong didn't stay for long. However, Agong took the soul seal in your vital sanctum. I tried all I could to stop her, but she succeeded in the end. I deserve the most severe punishment. I was also stripped of all my permissions. Now alone, she holds the power of all 10 soul seals. But I thought this was 9 souls. What the hell? Why would she go through all that trouble? It We must be after the council code. And I'm pretty sure we won't like what she has in mind. I just didn't think she would also be the one behind the mutants. What do you mean? Does she want to destroy New Kunlun? Based on what we know, it's definitely within the realm of possibility, but why would she? I can perform a situational analysis and calculate probable causes. Warning, warning, analytical system failed. Or processor damage, extent 97%. Your entire core has. Yes, apologies, I will not be much help anymore. I may be about to shut down permanently. Shut down? What's wrong with Abacus? Can you fix him, Yi? Uncle Chubby, we're not going to let Abacus die, right? Or damage is irreparable. No one will be able to fix it. No. Is it my fault? Absolutely not, Chuan Chuan. My shutdown isn't related to the actions of anyone. Winds of fortune blow every which way. No one escapes calamity, not even if they happen to be the world's most powerful computer. You know, I feared that I would never see you again, my lord. However, that cherished wish was finally fulfilled. You've always been so sentimental, Abacus. Thanks for everything. I have stored your preferred tools and defaults in a backup database. They can be transferred seamlessly if you require a new assistant. Good luck. May you processing limit exceeded. Permanent shutdown in 3, 2, 1. Abacus? Abacus? Flanked with the best of them. Now imagine if I found the guy's brother. Possibly. He would have stayed alive and possibly had new stuff to sell. Smoke one out for Abacus? Yeah, you're right. Hey. He was a real one. Oh. This is the end, isn't it? I feel like we just went on a massive wild goose chase. This is not the time to mourn. That's supposed to fill me with hope. Agong just seized ultimate control of the council. Commanding the guards to annihilate us will be a piece of cake for her now. And don't get me started on the mutants. It won't be long until the entirety of New Kunlun is crawling with them. Do you really think there'll be any survivors? As long as there's still even a single survivor, there's still hope. I really can't share that sentiment, brother. What should we do next? To be honest, I more or less agree with what the other souls have been saying. Even if you overthrew the 9 souls, would it do anything for the future of our people? Are you going to stop the Internal Cauldron project? And that's not mentioning how New Kunlun is in complete chaos. Do you still remember our original promise? What promise? That we'd both return home in a blaze of glory? Hold on. You're planning on going back to Penglai? I checked the energy levels at the Radiant Pagoda. It should be doable. Indeed, we have been storing energy through the roots for centuries. We should theoretically be able to initiate a second space warp. Well, that's all strictly theoretical. New Kunlun's navigation systems do not have a built-in return procedure. Did you forget who wrote that system in the first place? You got me there. If there's anyone who could get us back home, it would be you. Trust me, it'll all be fine once we return home. How's that? You always find a way to win me over. Better than croaking this far from home. So what's the plan? We still have some time before the code is revised. I need to get to the root pinnacle to stop Agong. However, there's something I can only ask your help for. Let me guess, Xuan? Yes, help me take care of him. What a hassle. Can't you raise him yourself? Oh, fine. Stop looking at me with those eyes of yours. I get it. I'll do it. Thank you. You're giving me goosebumps. You never used to be all kind and caring like this. Oh, go. Just don't lose, okay? I'm losing my voice. Where you going, Yi? Remember the people who just broke in? Well, I need to put a stop to their evil plans. But there was this super strong old lady swinging a really long sword. Are you sure you'll be fine on your own? I'll be fine. I'll be preparing. I have been preparing for this day for quite some time. After I deal with this, everything will come to an end. You've always liked hearing stories about where the Solarians grew up, right? When I return, I'll take you there so you can see it with your own eyes. Really? You're not lying, right? When have I ever lied to you? I can already imagine your jaw dropping when you see the ocean of Penglai. An ocean? You can teach me how to swim so I can swim all the way to your hometown? You're gonna need a bunch more lungs for that. It takes months to even walk that kind of distance. How do you know if you've never tried it yourself? Have to come back safe and sound, Yi. All right, this is it, boys. This kind of looks like Ikaruga when it panned up. How long do you think they'll talk before the final fight? Oh, at least 5 to 10 minutes. Program unlocked primordial roots core loading. System encrypted. Operation failed. Soul Yi, you have the floor. Thank you. I think my fellow souls will agree that it's time to face the music. We can bicker all we want, but the truth is that the Tianhuo cannot be cured in the short term. Therefore, I would like to propose a bold new plan. Agong might think you're clever, but since when do we let a rookie give orders around here? Let's not spoil the fun, Gumong. The kid's pretty charming. Let's see what he has to say. I'm just glad you're playing a game with the story characters I've enjoyed. What, really? You've enjoyed this? If anyone wants to raise any objections, please hold them until the end. The plan is called the Eternal Cauldron Project. Eternal? Interesting. Have you been keeping the elixir of life from me all this time? No, you misunderstand me. It's not bodily immortality, it's spiritual immortality. To put it simply, it's a plan to place all Solarians into virtual reality while their bodies are put into cryosleep until we find a cure. Our scientists in G have already experimented on this. They were not very successful. This time is different. This time we have Lady Ethereal's Vital Sanctum and Soulscape system. Our tests have proven that we can fix all the shortcomings of older hibernation devices. Combine that with the creation of virtual worlds. and all Solarians will be able to enjoy centuries of blissful dreams. Lady Ethereal, does it really work? Yes. Upon waking up, all test subjects were very satisfied with the dreams they experienced. There were a few who had trouble, but these are minor issues. I'll patch those out. The only issue is generating soulscapes for tens of thousands of people. It requires an unprecedented amount of computing power. We wouldn't be able to meet capacity even if we linked up every single abacus on Penglai. I believe the esteemed Gumong has an answer to that. Why are you asking me for an answer? If this is how half-assed your plan is, count me out, rookie. In your research on Jiangxi soldiers, didn't you posit the possibility of biological calculators? So that's what you're talking about. Connecting biological brains in series can indeed form an immense biological computer. However, that theoretical model requires the brains of organisms with higher intelligence. From where do we source those? Don't tell me you're going to use Solarian brains. Of course not. We can't use anything polluted by the Tianhuo. I mean, that would be unethical. Oh, they're going to use the human brains. You all remember the Haotian sphere, right? The Deep Space Telescope has been running for centuries. It has collected a massive amount of information. Did it actually find a planet with intelligent creatures? Exactly. We have temporarily named it the Pale Blue Planet based on its appearance. Reports show that primitive humanoid creatures with large and active brains reside on the Pale Blue Planet. Show me the report. I want to see it. You can't just make up such a huge discovery, young man. I have read the report, so we need not doubt its veracity. They're still living beings. Wouldn't that be too cruel? The pity is totally unwarranted. If left alone, primitive species tend to wipe themselves out anyways. Better for us to cultivate them for our purposes. Oh, are we opening a whole new hunting ground? The G-Clan is itching to get our muscles moving. You're all thinking too far ahead. The Pale Blue Planet is 500 light years away from us. What? So this meeting was a complete waste of time? The Fang Clan didn't spend our money to listen to your fantasies. 500 light years? We don't even know if we'll make it to the next decade. Even if we did manage to gather enough food, how are we going to gather a vessel and the energy to get there? We already have a vessel, and what's more, we're sitting in it right now. In the final phase of the Eternal Cauldron project, the Kunlun Island will be launched into the heavens. The entire island, with everyone on it, will warp to the Pale Blue Planet. You're insane. No, he's totally serious. I've done the calculations. There's enough energy stored in the primordial roots to make the trip. It will only take a few years to build the necessary rhizomatic energy columns. The necessary rhizomatic energy columns and engines. Necessary. There we go. Jesus. As long as we have the primordial roots, when we reach our destination, energy replenishment shouldn't be a problem. But what? Speak up, fatty. Easy. What Kwafu wants to say is, once we make this trip, we will not be able to return for at least another 500 years. Hey, look, okay, guys, I've been reading for the last hour and a half here. I can stumble on a few fucking words, all right?
Say,
Yi, calm down. Why won't you hear me out? It was you. You're the perpetrator. Where are the others? The other souls have their own matters to attend to and have asked me to speak on their behalf. I see. From the very beginning, I was the only one kept in the dark. Even Kwafu and Lady Ethereal knew. They have reached the same conclusion as I had. We must accept our current predicament. Conclusion, my ass. It's you! It's you and this accursed Tiandao Council. You murdered everyone. Murdered my parents. Because of you, Hang will die too. Root core monitoring device. Root core decryption report. Fusang is breaking free from its seal. We're about to lose all control of the primordial roots network. After arriving near the pale blue planet, the primordial roots were coaxed to build a massive web around the new Kunlun to partially cover the nearby star, allowing the roots to absorb light and provide never-ending power to the Eternal Cauldron Project. It doesn't let up, yeah. I mean, it is Yap Souls, so what do you expect? You're up early. I thought you would sleep much longer. I realize that this really isn't the time for a nap. Shame, why return to this pitiful place when you can welcome a whole new world in your dreams? A whole new world. I don't care what it is you're trying to do, but you better stop right now. Why? You're about to witness the liberation of Fusang. This is our destiny. We will soon devour the fruit that fate has provided for us. We have waited too long for this moment. You've gone insane. Insane? I've found the truth and unlocked immortality. How can you not fathom the significance of this achievement? You're right, I can't. I don't even understand why you would make the same mistake over and over again. Transforming Solarians into those mutants can't be the answer. Prophets always have to beat a lonely path. Never mind, you'll thank me in time, you and everyone else. Since the dawn of our race, Solarians were but stupid beasts before the whims of fate, endlessly pursuing our own tails. You should celebrate because we're about to break out of this cycle and enter the realm of the immortal. And you think this is what will free us? I'm not gonna let you have your way. How extremely cruel of you. I hope that by trapping you in your dreams, I could avoid this confrontation. No mentor can bear to end any of their students' lives. Don't make me do it twice. Agong. Okay. No one's getting slimed, all right? Oh my god. And know what the worst part is? There's probably like 3 forms of this. Yeah, exactly. We didn't save the last guy, so we didn't get a lightsaber. Jesus. Now, I'll let the, we'll let the muscle memory kick in. I'm starting to see the moves. Slowly but surely. I'm starting to see the moves. I'm starting to believe. Oh boy. Guys, you have to understand. We're gonna get this done. At least phase 1. Oh my god. The combos. I'll be honest, I believe you like I believe you finished Final Fantasy 12. What? What do you mean by that? I have proof that I finished it. I have to know when it's safe to heal. Once I figure that out, I didn't get the sign grad. I didn't get any of the items that require 1 in 10,000 chance to get it. So no sign grad, no. There's one-handed weapon that also needed that, and there's a shield that needed that. That's safe. Or is it? Are you a hoarder in real life or just in video games? What do you mean? What did he mean by this? No! We got caught doing the same move. Oh, no. I'm 11 soul Luigi. No one got Luigi, all right? I'm telling you, I'm starting to see. You guys just don't understand. Ooh. Oh, that caught me. I'm starting to see. You guys just don't get it. But slowly but surely, that health bar is going to hit half more and more often. And then it's going to go beyond half more and more often. Oh no. Ah. Nah, I ain't breathing copium. I'm breathing hopium. We're gonna make it, guys. Oh no. Oh, what? That caught me? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Billions must try. No, I'm like I said, I'm starting to see the patterns. The body remembers. Oh no. Yeah, that was bad. But I think it was staying too far. That's the problem. No. I must be aggressive. That caught me twice. Yeah. I gotta be aggressive. I can see it now. He has too many delays. What? No. Okay, no way that should have caught me there. I dodged through it and it brought me back. Disagree. dodging too slow. I'm doing better. I'm not even kidding. I know it looks like pure hopium, but I'm actually doing better. Like, I have 100% confidence we're gonna beat phase 1. Not like that, though. I'm telling you guys don't believe me. But my confidence is only rising from here. You guys are expecting Crash Out when it's going to be an ultimate victory. I'm telling you guys. I'm starting to see all our moves. Because it's all about timing. That's all it is. All the moves. Oh, no, that's bad. Oh no! Oh no! I'm telling you, we're getting closer. We're going past the 3/4 now. I'm starting to see removes. I see how it is. I think I'm beating her on this one. Legitimately. Oh my god, no way. Oh. It's the third hit on the jab. If I can get that one, we're basically immortal. Basically immortal. Oh, wrong way. Oh no, I got caught. Not lacking. We're getting closer though. I can feel the grip tightening. I better get used to it because we're probably going to need to finish her off super easy. Because the second form's going to be a whole pain in the ass. Oh, come on. Ain't no way in hell that hit me. I think I might just jump over that instead of not. Because I feel like I get caught a lot more when I'm on the ground. Oh. Oh. No, I stayed on the ground. Well, that's good. There we go. Phase 2. Okay. Okay. I tried to take a chance there. Like I said, we're getting 3/4 in, so. No. Eh? Oh no. Oh. Okay. Um, um, well, we gotta figure that attack out, and quick. Oh, come on. I don't know how to do the, that big attack. I am, like, and that's the opener. I don't even know what else she does. Unless I dodge? Oh no. Hate getting hit by that. Come on, do the big attack. Oh my god! It's dodgeable. It is dodgeable. Oh. Oh, I'm boned. Minute 40 alert. Yeah, I know. This isn't a rebroadcast. Yeah, I'm looping the last 30 minutes over and over. Waiting for someone to catch on. Like in Speed, that's right. I'm gonna blow up the stream. No, you guys are gonna blow up the stream because I'm re-recording it then. Oh. All right, let's see our theory here. It is dodgeable. Holy shit. It is dodgeable. Ooh. Ooh. Now we just have to learn how to kill her rapidly. Oh. That caught me because she already had a tag on. Okay. I don't know that move. Oh, she tagged me. All right. 3 last tries, and then we'll keep it for next week. 1 boss, that's it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. So I 100%, I think I can beat her. Legitimately. I have to learn her second phase, but... Oh my god! All right. 1 last try. Oh my god. You know, I thought about something. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hmm. I'm gonna try something. I'm parrying so much. Right? It just doesn't want to get parried, I guess. What do you do against that? What if we ducked? No, that would... No, we can't duck. Well, that answers that. You can charge through it, but... like, it's super tight. Bullshit. What was that? Oh, it brought me all the way back. I'll try this. Oh, come on. Nah, I don't like the, I don't like that I have to be committed on the third hit. What about this? This could work. Who's the final boss after this? This is the final boss, I think. Okay, for real, last two times. For real, for real. Ah! Damn. Damn, because she mixes it up as well, where it's like 3 and then she does the Virgil thing. Okay. All right, last try. Last try for real though. Is gotta go to bed. Gotta go to sleep. I think this is the best method. Oh boy. Oh, but I dodged it though. I dodged it. No, we got it. We got to call it there. Unfortunately, we got to call it there for tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll finish this next time. Thanks for watching, everyone, and we'll see you next time.